Internet? Saturn Steve here. We are on our way to a local swap meet in Powder Springs, Georgia, where we are going to have all sorts of collectibles and toys and all the nostalgic stuff that you and I love. But the one thing there isn't a lot of, video games. And that's the one thing that old Saturn Steve can bring to the table. So we are setting up, we're going to see if we can make them dollar bills, because Saturn Steve has a game collection to continue to build. So wish me luck. Let's hope it pays off. Here we go. Y'all, we are here at the swap meet today.
Get down on your level.
Get down on my level. Get on, let me get on my tippy toes. All right, we good?
Yep.
So we're here at the swap meet, and my buddy Joe.
That's me.
That's him. Right here.
That's my buddy Steve.
That's me.
Saturn Steve.
Saturn Steve. That's right.
Sweet.
So awesome. We are trying to sell as much as we can because we need to. What we're gonna do is everything that we sell here today, that's all I have to go shopping with at the next convention. Game Central Station next week. I have got to move some stuff or I can't keep building my collection. So this is going to the Saturn Steve Foundation for building Saturn Steve's collection, you guys. So let's go. That's right. Hey Retro Pals, Editor Steve jumping in real quick to point out the obvious, but everyone was super fired up to see retro video games show up to a toy swap, and it was awesome. We got hit hard and fast though, which means I struggled to get inventory out for everybody and didn't have a chance to set our audio equipment up. So I apologize for the audio quality, but I'm going to bring you the highlights that I can anyway, because we had such a blast hanging out with everybody. I hope y'all enjoy them. I'll roll them next. Here we go. One of the most underrated games of the whole generation of the N64. Super fun. It was made by Rare, who did all sorts of other stuff. You know what else Rare did?
No idea.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh.
Diddy Kong Racing?
I only got about a limited. I got Ocarina of Time, Double R 64 Racing.
Tell you what, grab whatever you like, and then we'll see if we can get that in there too. How about that?
Okay.
So
I'll just go with
Blast Corps.
Blast Corps because you said it's underrated, so I'll give it a try.
It's so underrated. And let me tell you this too. Great soundtrack.
2 seconds later.
I think I'll get Wave Race.
Oh, okay. Did you suggest that? Because I just rethought it too. I was like, Wave Race.
Wave Race.
If like gun to my head, I pick Wave Race over Blast Corps.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, hang on. Let me see what you got there.
I got Wave.
Okay. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. How about that? So you get this. It's got all that, all the DS goodness on it.
DS game.
All that.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I hope you enjoy.
I most likely will.
Thank you for coming by. You guys come by before you leave. Thank you so much. What's happening? Dude, we're hustling. I haven't had a chance to really set up. All right, sir. What did we find?
Found Super Mario 64 and then Banjo-Kazooie.
I think 45 maybe?
40, 45. Tell you what, make it an even 50 and I'll give you a strategy guide.
Okay.
Alright? You gotta shake my hand, man. That's how we do it. Shoutout Steve, thanks for the patron, dude. Alright. Thank you. No problem. There we go. Alright, what's your name? Ben, I'm Steve.
Pleasure to meet you, Steve.
Saturn Steve, some might call me, is looking for, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for Star Wars Pod Racer.
For what system?
N64.
Pod Racer for N64. The name of that game, that's the box, read it right there.
Star Wars Racer, Episode 1.
How about that? A little bit of Mandela effect going on. All this
Yeah, a
think
little
it's
bit.
Pod Racer.
I thought it was Pod Racer
that
too.
since it launched. This is
Yes.
the arcade. The arcade version, the arcade game was launched with a pod, right?
Yeah.
So how about that? We both just realized 25 years later that the name of the game is Star Wars
wrong this
Episode
whole time.
52. And I managed the launch of this game back then.
Oh man.
I still messed it up. So anyway, sorry I don't have it.
Well, I'll keep looking around, man. Appreciate you, Steve.
It has been an awesome day at the swap meet over here in, where are we? Powder Springs, Georgia? I don't even know. There's Joe, there's my buddy Matt. We sold a ton of stuff. Look at them dollar bills, shouty. Oh, that's for me. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. You're the best. Matt, good dude. Wildcats, check. Urusei Yatsura, check. Some Captain Planet. Filmation Ghostbusters. If you know, you know. Star Wars droids, Goof Troop. Some Disney stuff going on there. DuckTales movie. Duckwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Tailspin.
That's why we don't have nice things.
We don't have nice things. Black Belt Jones and Superfly 1 and 2. Ooh, pretty sweet. Got a couple of NES pickups. Super cheap. I just traded a couple of VHS for them. Ninja Turtles, Double Dribble, super great. NES sports games, fight me on it, but NES sports games hit totally different than they do in 2023. Goonies 2, never say that. Primal Rage, Super Nintendo, World Heroes, 10 star, all these, 28 bucks, right here. There's Night of the Living Dead because I couldn't let Jared steal all of the thunder on Night of the Living Dead. Anyway, in your face, Jared. And I don't know anything about skateboards. I don't know. Or rocket power, really. Because I'm old school rocket power skateboard because I think it's cool. I don't know, whatever skate people do. And book it. Great pickups for me, but awesome deals for all the people that came by our tent. The amount that I made today is the amount that I have to spend when we go to Game Central Station. Hopefully I got enough to be able to build up a little bit of my Saturn collection. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. I'll see you next week. In your face, Jared.